A-segment cars are compacts with an entry price of around 10,000 euros. Because of their small size, they're unsuitable for families or trips with lots of luggage. But their agility means they're great for city driving and for people who don't have to transport too many people around. Ford used the Fiat 500 as a basis for their mini-segment runabout, the Ka. But now Ford has developed a platform of its own, and the resulting model is called Ka Plus. Ford classes it as a sub-B vehicle, the lower B segment. The exterior of the Ka Plus is a straightforward affair, doing without any fancy frills. The chrome grille is typically Ford. At 3.93 meters, the Ka Plus is longer than a typical A-segment car. Our carman Andre says it's immediately apparent that the Ka Plus has burst the A-segment boundaries. It's nearly as long as the 7th generation Ford Fiesta, and the Ka Plus is actually taller. This also translates into enhanced comfort. In contrast to the Fiesta, Andre has enough room, which is mainly down to the higher roof. Andre says that the trunk clearly positions the car as a sub-B segment vehicle, less than a B but more than a Mini. The cargo space is definitely enough for an ordinary trip. One little niggle, when you open the trunk, there's not much to see. You could describe its plainness as inexpensive. Well, they have to keep the price down somehow. The model we tested came with the Cool and Sound package. For a sticker price of 11,600 euros, you get a CD audio system, voice control, manually adjustable aircon, and an emergency call assistant. It calls for help via a Bluetooth connected cell phone if the airbag inflates. Andre says that the Ka Plus puts pressure on the competition with its price and size, but Ford has also kept the vehicle in check so that it doesn't steal customers away from the Fiesta. For example, with a relatively small, old-fashioned infotainment display panel. It's being phased out of the 8th generation Fiesta, which will have a large touchscreen. But with the Ka Plus, it's unfortunately the best you can get. The Cool and Sound comes automatically with the high-performance 1.2-liter four-cylinder induction engine variant. It has 63 instead of 51 kilowatts and is the most powerful Ka you can buy. Andre says that in terms of the engine, the Ka keeps a respectful distance from its big brother, the Fiesta. The Ka does not have the latter's 3-cylinder EcoBoost unit, which won an Engine of the Year award. There are also no 6-speed manual or automatic gearbox options. The engine in the Ka Plus is adequate, but not much fun to drive. The suspension is above average for the A segment, but the engine loses points.
Aber der Motor, der bremst das Ganze dann doch so ein bisschen aus.
There are a number of A-segment cars with a lively 3-cylinder turbo engine. Despite the amount of hard plastic, the interior of the Ka Plus is stylish and practical. With 4 drink holders in between the front seats, plus some extra ones in the back, no one's going to get thirsty. The trunk lamp can be turned by pressing a button next to the light switch, or the key.
Also ich persönlich finde,
Andre thinks that Ford should have come up with another designation for the Ka Plus's segment. Sub B implies that the car has been artificially kept below the Fiesta, which is a bit unfair. What buyers get is a more top A segment car at an A segment price. A vehicle that offers more space and better handling than is usually the case in the A segment.
welches man im A-Segment meistens vergebens sucht.